So let's start with interview questions. Good morning, good evening, Abhijit. Good evening, Ajmal. Good evening, Anjita, Sinchala. Good evening, Shreya. Good evening, Sineha, Sohan. Everyone, good evening, all. Let's start the interview question. Shall we start the interview question? Just give way in the chat window. Abhijit, clear? Sneha, clear? Okay, let's start. So we are going to study. We are going to discuss on interview questions. Think like this: you are going for interview. The interview is asking question. You need to answer like that. Answer in the chat window privately to me. Okay, let's start. After this interview questions, like we go through some 15 to 20 questions I'll ask. Then we will go for the respective labs. So today my plan is to complete the module 1 labs. So next week onwards we can do module 2. So module 1 labs, if you see, we have brute force attack and host level threats, then analyzing the IOCs. Okay, so before going to this, let's have some interview questions. We'll discuss on that. First question, base I'll start with what are the 5 elements, information security elements? Everyone knows that. If you have any questions in this, if you don't understand anything in this, what I'm teaching, I'm asking question, you can also ask me. I can actually explain you that. For example, I don't know what is confidentiality. I don't know what is integrity. You can ask me all the time. I can help you on that. Okay. Then non-repetition. Everyone knows this. So let's go to next. Okay. Now, what is confidentiality? Anybody can answer this? What is confidentiality? Very good. Abhijit, correct answer. Who can access data? Now, what are the data types we have? Data types. Tell me what are the 3 data types? Data in, very good, Shreya, correct answer. Data in rest, data in motion or transit, data in use. Okay. What is integrity? Now, data in rest. Let's take this. Data in rest. Tell me one attack and one countermeasure. For that attack, countermeasure. Same way, data in rest. What is one attack, one countermeasure? Yes. Sneha gave the answer. This is today's topic. Today's topic is this only. Whatever you're giving answer, no? Sneha and Shreya is giving right answer. Today's topic is this. Today we're going to do this lab only. Brute force attack. What is brute force attack? It's a password guessing attack. So there is an algorithm, it will guess the password and log in and see whichever password is success, then that will find the password. So this is password guessing attack. So what is the countermeasure? How do I prevent from this? How do I prevent from this attack? What is the countermeasure for brute force attack? I don't want anybody to guess the password. So what is the countermeasure? Sohan gave one answer. Very good, Sohan. Anything anybody else want to try? Your laptop is having a password. Usually people are guessing the password. So what do you do? How do you make your password? How do you make this guessing is not possible? Nobody can guess my password. So what do you do for that? Very good. Staying a long answer. Correct answer. Strong password. You can set that if anybody login failed, you can fix the login failed. 3 times it failed, right? After that, it will not log in. It will lock the account. It's called lock. Account lock. Account you can lock for after 3 times failed. Number of attempts you can fix. 3 times only allowed. This is one method. So basically, long strings you can put, like Jenny said, no? Jenny is saying long string and special characters you can put. Okay, that is called the complicated passwords you can create. So it's difficult to guess. This is all what we call this. All these things are strong password policy. Okay, strong password policy we'll put. Okay. Now next, what is the attack for data in motion? Data in transit. When the data is moving from one location to another location, what is the different types of attacks can happen? Data in motion. What is the attack? Very good. Shreya gave the right answer. Man in the middle. Man in the middle. Okay. The countermeasure is, how do I prevent from that? If somebody is sniffing my data, we call the sniffing. Sniffing and eavesdropping. Somebody is seeing my data and downloading my data, hacking my data. So how do I prevent from that? So what I will do, I will do a sniffing and eavesdropping the people are doing. How do I prevent from sniffing and eavesdropping? I will use I will do encryption. Okay. Next. Data in use, meaning what is data in use? Data in CPU cache. Cache is temporary memory, and the RAM. RAM also non-volatile memory. So these two types of memory will store data. So that data, people are hacking that data. Data is used in the CPU or RAM. So how do you, what do you call that attack? That attack is called buffer overflow attack. Like think like this. See, CPU means your brain. What is stored in, there is a small memory in your brain which will store some important information for processing purpose, not permanently, only to understand that moment it will store a temporary memory. Same way you have a temporary memory, it's called RAM, read only memory RAM. So random memory access. So basically what will happen is the temporary memory. Brain also we have a small memory, it's called CPU cache, CPU cache, and the memory we have a temporary memory called this one RAM. So these two places we store data. That data is called what? That data is called data in use, which is used basically mainly for processing the application. It's not a permanent storage. You take from the hard disk, keep it in your memory CPU cache, process and leave it. That's it. So that memory I'm going to steal. That is called buffer overflow attack. I will make sure that too much of information I'll put in your brain, so automatically your information is lost. So one type of attack. I'm attacking the data in your brain. So too much data I'll put in your brain, so you cannot process. You'll stop processing. So that is called buffer overflow attack. The application crashes. The application crashes, right? So this is called a buffer overflow attack. Now what is the countermeasure? You can encrypt this data also. Buffer encryption. Buffer means temporary data. Buffer encryption. So these are the three types of data and attack. And what is integrity? What is integrity? Anybody? Yes, I got answer from Sneha. Sneha Anna Jose. The answer is who can change data. Now in this, you tell me one attack, one countermeasure. One attack and one countermeasure, or two countermeasures we'll discuss. Attack is man in the middle. He is sniffing, eavesdropping, downloading. Sniffing means seeing, downloading, and changing data. Manipulating. You can say manipulation of data. Technical word. Changing is not the time technical word. Manipulation is the technical word. Manipulation of data. Correct. Now, what is the countermeasure? How do you prevent from this? Correct. So Janice gave one answer. Buffer encryption. Another countermeasure for data in use is we use something called use space randomization. Meaning you will store in such a way it is not easy to understand the data. You store in such a way it will not use to understand the data. And what is space is you give extra space and it will block. Okay, Janice, am I right? So what is use space address? We use address space randomization. Let me check that. I don't know what is that. Janice is saying something called address space randomization. Let me see that. What is that? For address space randomization, is a technique involved in exploiting the memory corruption vulnerabilities, preventing from. So in order to prevent from these attacks, reliability jumping, for example, exploiting the memory, randomly arranging the address space positions of the key data of the process, including the base of the executable file. So basically what we do is in this address space randomization, we will actually store in such a way it is very difficult to exploit the memory or damage the memory. Okay, we can prevent from this. This is called, am I right? This is the one you are telling now, Janice? Mm. Yes. So preventing localized stop executable codes, something she is telling. So basically we are preventing from multiple executable codes. Stop executable codes. Okay. Yeah. So basically what we do is, yeah, try to understand here, there is a application. For that application, we need some space to process the application. For example, you are typing username and password, enter. That username password has to go and wait somewhere, and this CPU will go and check it. Is it right username password or not? Then coming back and tell you yes, right. But to verify that, till that particular moment, that little bit of time, no, that username password has to be kept somewhere. So that is called a buffer, where we keep that username password for processing time, for the processing time. So that that data, if you're going to steal, that data if you're going to attack, that is called a buffer overflow attacks. If too much information you put and crash the application things like, oh, so much is there, it will process and it will crash the application. So avoid that, we will store randomly in such a way it's very difficult to crash that. Okay, and we use a technique like ASLR is there, no, like the techniques are there. So a lot of techniques are there where we can protect from the attacks. RAM is a dedicated memory, random accessible memory. Buffer is a small memory which is respect to that particular function. Okay, Sohan, see, RAM is a big memory. It's also volatile memory. Power goes, data goes. Volatile memory, but buffer is a small memory, like temporary memory. Okay, buffer is a small memory, temporary memory, where we need for a particular, like for example, I said no, CPU will have a buffer, interface will have a buffer. Every interface, when you're getting the data, too much data is coming, where this interface will keep. Interface will process and send inside, but before processing, it lot of data is coming. So where you keep that memory, where you keep that information. For example, see, I'll show you a diagram. This is your switch. Hmm? So switch has a interface like this. Now in this interface, this is gig 0/0, some FA 0/0, something like that. Okay, FA 0/0, something 0/1, something like that. This is your switch port. This is your switch. Okay, this switch, its data is coming. So much of data is coming. Now what this switch can do is there is a CPU in the switch. There is a RAM in the switch. Now whatever data comes, the switch has to, the CPU has to take the data, process the data, and put it in the RAM. So in the RAM we maintain a table called MAC address table. In switch we will maintain a table called MAC address table. Okay, there will be a small table in the RAM. So in that it will update. It will update the MAC address table. Who will do this activity? CPU will do this. So whenever any data comes, what switch port will do is it will go to CPU. From the CPU it will go to RAM. From the RAM, no, it will go. It will update in the RAM. There is a table called MAC address table to maintain. In the table it will update the MAC address table. Like that, it will write down like FA0/1. This is the MAC address. Like that, it will maintain. Like switch source switch port number and the MAC address. It will maintain. We will maintain this guy MAC address table. So for example, the MAC address is something like AAA, something like that. Okay, it will maintain. So this is your RAM. RAM is maintaining MAC address table. What is buffer is when your data is coming, this router, this switch has to take the data, send it to CPU, process the data, then send it to RAM, right? Process. There is a process is there. When this is too much of data is coming in this, there will be a small buffer will be there in the interface. It's also a memory. This is called buffer, interface buffer. What is this? It will put that data till he finishing the process. Before it will put that buffer memory. It will maintain in that buffer for a particular time. Once the process done, it will send next one. It's like a queue. It will maintain in a queue. Small queue it is. So you will not lose the data. Too much of data is coming. For example, per second the 10 packet it can process means 12 packet came. So 2 packets, 10 packet will go here. 2 packets will kept it to here in the queue. After this 10 finish, you'll send it to next. This is called buffer. It will be there in interface. Interface buffer. Something like that. So till it processing, I need to keep that data somewhere. So I'll keep it in the buffer. Same, that is called buffer memory. RAM is temporary memory which will be storing some important data like MAC address table, all these things. Every router will maintain routing table, switch will maintain MAC address table, like that. Every device, computer will maintain OS. If you take Windows, no, Windows OS where it is stored in your computer, in your laptop. In your laptop, the OS is there in the RAM only. Okay, that is for RAM purpose. But when the data is coming in the interface, like you're coming in through wireless card, wireless NIC has to maintain some data. So every wireless interface will have a small memory where he can keep it in the keep it for some time till the process is happening for the processing purpose. This is called buffer memory. Understood the difference? RAM and buffer. Okay. Thank you, Sohan. Let's go to next. Next, we'll go back to this. So we discussed about buffer overflow attack and what is the name of that attack. This is the countermeasure. You can study on this. This is buffer overflow. Mainly data in use we are discussing here. Okay, buffer overflow attack. To prevent from this, we can use this. Okay, next. What is the countermeasure? What is the countermeasure for integrity? What is the countermeasure for integrity? Integrity means somebody is changing the data. So how do you prevent from that? How do you know that nobody has changed my data? My data is secure. Okay, the answer is hashing. Okay, another one is HMAC. So what is hashing? Hashing means one way encryption. HMAC means same thing. I will have a plain text. I will send it to hashing algorithm like algorithm or protocol plus one pre-shared key, PSK, pre-shared key. It's like a password. With using this two, I'll generate a hash code. So one way encryption, how I'll do it? I will do with plain text. I'll put this in the algorithm. It will generate one hash code. If I just use one hash code, salting, yeah, correct. Salting also we can do. If I put one hash code, right? One way encryption we can do. Understood this? So adding some extra key in this. So this key is shared with other side. Understand? That is called a hashing HMAC. Let me explain you this again. Now I have a data. PC want to send data to another PC. Salting will come in this part in password protection. Okay, that is password countermeasure. Now data in we are discussing more on data in transit now. Salting will use when we do the password part. We'll discuss on that later. Now let's start with first understanding what is hashing. Then we'll understand what is HMAC. Okay. Now second is R1 to R2. PC1 is sending data. PC2. Now this is internet. Somebody is trying to hack this, right? So how do you hack this? Like we call man in the middle. We have a hacker machine here. Now when the data is going from PC1 to PC2, the data came to here. I want to make sure that whatever data is coming to R2, R2 has to know that this data is not changed by the hacker, modified by the hacker. So how do I prevent from this? This is called integrity attack. Integrity attack means there is an attacker machine in between. He is downloading, man in the middle. He is downloading the data and seeing the data. Right? Attacker machine. Sniffing and eavesdropping. Okay. Now see. So what we will do? We will do something called integrity. Integrity is the issue is somebody is changing the data, downloading and changing the data and sending it. So how do I verify that? I will put this data in an algorithm. What is the protocol? What is the protocol for hashing protocol? Anybody knows? Hashing protocol. Very good. So the answer is MD5 and SHA. What is the encryption protocol? Encryption we have two types. One is, what are two types of encryption we have? What are they? Symmetrical, asymmetrical. Symmetrical encryption, asymmetrical encryption. So symmetrical encryption is, what is symmetrical encryption is, same key is used for encrypt and decrypt. The asymmetric encryption is different key is used for encrypt and decrypt. Different key, or you can say key pair. Different key or key pair. A key pair is used. So used for encrypt and decrypt. So the specialty of this key pair is, what is the name of the key pairs? What is the name of the key pairs? They are private key, public key. The specialty of this key pair is, if you encrypt with private key and decrypt with public key, reverse also possible, vice versa also possible. So you can encrypt with one key, you can decrypt with other key. Private key is not shared. Not shared. Public key is shared via digital certificate. Okay. So that's it. This is your data in so protocol. If you see the protocol, symmetrical encryption protocols are triple DES, AES. These are the protocols. Asymmetric encryption protocols are RSA, Diffie-Hellman, ECC, something like that. Okay. Now let's go to hashing. So hashing protocol is MD5 and SHA. Now understand, I put MD5 here. This is my hashing algorithm, MD5. Then I generated a hash code. The hash code is, for example, the hash code is 0x123. I'll add this hash code here, 0x123, and I'll send the data. In the receiving end, the data reaches to the R2, for example. R2 will also run the same algorithm like MD5. Okay. They generate the hash code. The hash code is 0123. Now he will match the received hash code and generated hash code. He will match. If it is yes, means valid, meaning what? Your data is not tampered. If no, means invalid. Understood? You got it now? Valid, invalid. Next. So the hacker is very clever. He knows that you're going to check the hash code. So what he will do is, he will not do only the hash code. So he will change the data also. For example, data plus hash code, both he will change. So attacker will change data and hash code. So he knows that you're going to verify with the hash code. So he will change the hash code also. To avoid that, we are going to use something called MD5 plus. Will not go only with MD5 algorithm. We use something called pre-shared key. Like example, Cisco. Now this key has to be there to generate the hash code. This is pre-shared already. It's not there in the internet. So this password will not be available with the hacker. So without this password, hacker cannot generate the hash code now. So he will fail in generating the hash code. Understood? Just understand, right? What is this? Is called hashing and the HMAC. Hashing and HMAC. Clear na? Clear na? Just take Y and D. We'll go to next. Take a screenshot of this. Understood, right? So hashing means what? Integrity. Integrity is who can change the data. So how do I prevent from the hashing? How do I prevent from the cook? Nobody can change the data. I will see that whenever before sending the data, I will generate a hash code using the algorithm. I'll add that hash code and send it to him. Send it at receiving end. I'll again generate the hash code and see what are received hash code and generated hash codes are matching. If that is matching means data is not corrupted. If it is not matching means data got corrupted. Okay. So this is the way we did it. Now the hacker is very clever. He will also change the hash code also means to prevent from this we will generate something called a, we will not generate only with MD5. We will generate when you're generating a hash code we will use something called mm, this is your hash code, right? This is called PSK, pre-shared key. So we generate with using a algorithm plus pre-shared key. So this pre-shared key is not available with attacker, so he cannot generate the hash code now without pre-shared key. So this is the HMAC. HMAC is nothing but MD5 plus pre-shared key we'll use to generate the hash code. Hashing is just only MD5, only algorithm. All clear, right? Understood now? Any questions? Just take Y and D, we'll go to next. Y and D. Fida clear? Fida done? Sreha clear? Y and D. Basil done? Sohan done? Lakshmi done? Okay, let's go to next. Now I'm going to talk about availability. So what is the availability attacks? What are two types of availability attacks we have? And what are the countermeasures? Availability attacks, two types of attacks. And what are the countermeasures? Okay. First, nature made. So what is availability? 24/7 access to data. 24/7 access to data by authorized users. Okay. Nature made, man made. So nature made, what are the attacks are there? Nature is attacking the data center. How it will attack? Like a big building is there, suddenly nature came, flood. Shreya gave right answer. Fire, flood, earthquake, nature made. Nature made availability attack. Man made. Man made attacks. Shreya right answer, Rajalakshmi right answer, Sneha right answer. DOS. DDoS. Terrorist attack. You know, they'll put flight in the building, the data center. Terrorist attacks is all are man-made attacks. The intention is to stop the service. The intention is authorized user cannot access the data to stop the service. So what is the countermeasure? What are two countermeasures to prevent from availability attacks? Answer is BCP DRP. BCP is business continuity planning, mainly on people and process. DRP is disaster recovery planning. That is IT, technology. Like you are creating a DR site, disaster recovery site, backup site. Whenever the primary fails, backup site will come up. That is disaster recovery planning. Technology. People and process is something like your call routing to other branches. The data has to go, no? Customer has to be answered, right? So that's all people, process, you take care of that. So what is authenticity? What is authenticity? I got an answer from Sneha. To verify the source of the data. Like example, fake website. So what is the countermeasure? Countermeasure is digital signature. There is a concept called digital signature. Like bank, you go, no, you have a signature, they verify the signature. Same way, create a signature for your data. You send that, the receiving end will check that it is matching the signature. If it is matching means, then they will accept that. Otherwise, they will not accept it. They will not accept that as the original source. Fake website can be detected. That is called the authenticity attack and the countermeasure. What is non-repetition? Deny after sending or receiving data. Okay. Now attack is like denying, like you can say that you are denying after that you receive the data, but you said no sir, I didn't receive the data. After denying after receiving data. Yesterday you sent a message, like you did a WhatsApp. You send a WhatsApp message. Today he is saying he didn't receive that message. So what is the countermeasure? The countermeasure is, how do you prevent from this? Like example, WhatsApp example, will you tell me? How do you prevent how do you tell that yes you received and read that message? So how do you know that? How do you come to know that this guy has received and read the message? So WhatsApp is maintaining the turn repetition countermeasure. So what is the countermeasure? WhatsApp application is maintaining. How it know? Tick mark. Very good. The answer is tick mark. So basically they'll put a tick mark saying that this is received, delivered, sent, delivered. Blue color means read also. This is called, technically the term is called read receipt. You'll get a read receipt. In email also we can do that. Once he open the email, we get a mail replying that he opened the mail, like that. Read receipt will come. This is called what? Countermeasure. Next question. What are the four steps in EC Council attack methodology? You studied EC Council. Two models we studied. We studied this one, cyber kill chain model. Second one we studied EC Council attack method. That four steps are there. What are they? What are the four steps? One by one you tell. First step is what? What is the first step? What is the first step? Very good. Rajalakshmi, correct answer. Information gathering. In information gathering, we have four phases are there. Footprinting, footprinting. Yesterday we did a lab also. Scanning, enumeration, and vulnerability analysis. This is the flow. Let me put like this. This is the way you do the information gathering. Let me put this is like this. What is first is footprinting, second scanning, third enumeration, fourth vulnerability analysis. Next, what is the next step in this one? Very good. Rajalakshmi, correct answer. So the answer is system hacking or gaining access. In this, what we do is we will do first today we're going to do the lab, right? It is password cracking. Password cracking. We do brute force attack today. Then we have privilege escalation. Privilege means, you know what? Privilege means you're going for admin level access, root level access. Privilege escalation. Then we have next what? Also correcting privilege escalation. Then we have installing malware. Then hiding communication. Okay. Hiding communication. That's it. Next one is maintaining access. That is, what is maintaining access is creating a backdoor. Backdoor means easy way to access the data. No need to do again and again all the phases. Directly can access, like admin login you're creating. Then covering tracks. Covering tracks means what? Covering tracks means you are clearing logs. Now next question. What are the SOC capabilities? Capabilities. Now if you have a SOC, what are the SOC capabilities we have? First question, what are the SOC capabilities? Now you are going to work in a SOC environment. So what are the things SOC able to do? Then only we can accept that as a SOC. What are the capabilities SOC must have? Okay, you study these answers. I gave you yesterday also. I'll open yesterday's notepad. Everybody have this Google Drive access, right? Everyone is having Google Drive access? Yes, no? You have this access or no? Yesterday? Everybody have this Google Drive access? Everyone have, right? Abhijit is yes. What about others? Please, tomorrow and day after tomorrow holiday, no? Please study these topics. I'm not going to ask question now because I don't want answers from people when people are not giving any answer. So no need to tell again and again same thing. So please, everybody go through this. Everyone have, right? Only Abhijit said yes, sir. What about others? Do you have access to these notes? Everyone have or not? I'll share the link. Fida is having. Abrar is saying you want the link. Okay. Abrar. Okay, please everybody get this link, and in that videos are there, classes are there. Please study. So Monday I want everybody to answer questions. Okay, Monday I do not spend time like this. I will be keep on going next topics, but make sure that everybody able to answer the interview questions. Okay, the basics I want you to everybody to answer. Right. So the question what I was asking was this one: the capabilities, components, technologies. This all you need to able to answer this. So I'll go through this. So Monday I'll ask you the questions. Okay. So today we'll start the lab. So today lab will be lab 4. Okay. Before going to the lab, let me ask you only one question, then we'll start the lab. So what is IOC? Let's answer this at least. What is IOC? IOC means what? Answer this question. IOC. What is that? Very good. I got some answers. 3 answers I got. Shreya, Fida and Sohan. So these 3 people gave answer. The answer is indicator of compromise. So yesterday we studied about that, right? We discussed about indicator of compromise. So now today we are going to see that actually. Today we are going to see that how we will get. So till now what all the attacks we did, we finish this labs. Today first we did all IP addresses how to find out. Then we learned something called SQL injection attack, XSS attack, cross-site scripting attack. Then yesterday we did network scanning. Today we are going to do brute force. Then last lab is after brute force we are going to see how we will analyze and find the IOCs. It's very important. Using a tool called Wireshark. Wireshark is the tool we are going to use. So today topic is doing brute force attack and analyzing all these attacks. How you will get all these attacks. Okay. So let's start. Let me open this. I think opened already. It's loading. Meanwhile, I'll take the attendance. Just put who are all available. Just give the number. Omkar present. This is Lakshmi present. Krishna present. Rajalakshmi present. Ajmal is present. 24 is present. Sneha is present. Akshay is absent. Anchita Vijayan is present. Rajalakshmi 9. Sudish, our Sudish is present. Yeah, Sudish. Okay. Anwar is present. Adira is present. Prajit. Prajit is there. Prajit is present. Fida is present. Chris. Chris is not there. Chris is absent today. Okay. Sohan is present. Govind is absent. Avinash. Okay. Avinash is absent. Janice is present. I think right. Everyone is done. Diljit is present. Janeta is absent. Okay. If anybody I missed mistake, let me know. I think almost everyone present. Done. Let's start. Now I'll start with Sudhish. Sudhish, are you there? Can we start the lab? Today's lab? We'll do this first brute force. Can we start? Sudhish? Okay, Sudhish is not responding. What about others? Who can do the lab? Anybody else have a good internet connection and share the screen? Oh, laptop is not available. Okay, Sudhish, no problem. Let's see, Sudhish is not available. What about others? Anybody else can do the lab? Can share the screen? Anyone apart from Sudhish? Okay, Sean, share your screen. Okay. Yeah, let's start. So, first let me read this. A brute force attack consists of attacker submitting many passwords or passphrases with the hope of eventually guessing correctly. Attempts attempts to brute force passwords are significantly to gain unauthorized access to target system. Data in rest. This is interesting, data in rest attack. So attacker tries to every possible way to gain the password of the target system. Attacker performs these attempts with hit and trial. He will try multiple times. So the countermeasure is lock. Like 3 times we try, no lock, you can lock it. Something like that is a countermeasure, but there is no counter. The weakness is what? Vulnerability is what? Vulnerability, they don't have this all these countermeasures. That's why we are able to do this attack. He can use various automated tools like for brute force attack. As a SOC analyst, you must aware of brute force attacks and signs of such attempts. This lab demonstrates the example of brute force attack on the target system and how the generated IOC will help to detect the brute force attack attempt in the later module of the course. Let's start. Log into Windows 2012 machine. We are in 2012 only now. Control Alt Delete. Oh, there only can work. In the instructions you can type. Yeah, it's there. Click that second one. Don't type, don't type, don't type. Just click the T. Enter. Again try. Now it's loading. Next. Let's go to Kali. Click that third one, Kali. No, don't research. There only can click actually. See, there is a blue color. No, you can click there only. There only can click. Just left hand side you go and click password. For username root, password tour. Go to 5 is done. 5 checkbox you click. Now you will going to use a tool called a Hydra. Hydra is the tool. Well, let me read this. An attacker, after performing the port scan, find FTP port is open. Yesterday we did port scan attack, scanning phase. In the scanning, we found that FTP port is open. Now he can now try to gain the unauthorized access to that remotely by using brute force attack tool called Hydra. To demonstrate this Open terminal window. Left side you go and open terminal window. So in this window, to demonstrate this open terminal window, Hydra, a brute force password cracking tool to get that is now the command. Type Hydra space hyphen capital L space single quote front slash root word list slash user list dot txt single quote ends space password space root slash word list pass dot txt single quote ends space ftp the IP address front slash the IP address. Yes, now we got the username password. So what we did here is actually we used the attack called dictionary. Dictionary means this is a dictionary attack. What it is actually we gave some two files, list of usernames. If you read this, you can understand. I'll read this. Below there is a note, right? Let me read this. Come down. 7. Let me read this. See, read that note. Note what they are telling, you can understand. This command will try to crack username and password for FTP or any other wish to make the username password brute force attack using a dictionary. Dictionary means we are going to give just like that, don't guess. I'll give you two files. Using these two files, you permutations, combinations, you guess it out. Okay. So these two files are user list, that is L. L is nothing but user list. P is nothing but password. So there are two files I gave. Based on these two files, what Hydra will do is Hydra will use various combinations of this. What is the file? File is nothing but usernames like admin, administrator, like that one by one name, Kumar, Sohan, like that names will be there. All the names you will one by one you will try. Same way passwords also, different passwords you will try. So based on these two things, it is find out the username and password. So this is the technique we followed. This is called a guessing only with the dictionary. Dictionary means these files, two files we gave. Okay, next. 7 is done. Any occurrence of this indicates the multiple failed attempts with one successful login attempts. Now we have done this brute force attacks. Till now what we have done is we did multiple attacks. Now last step number 5, exercise, last exercise you go. Next exercise, last exercise in this module. Yeah. In this exercise we are going to use something called Wireshark. So before that I want everyone to finish up to 4. Okay, let's first finish up to 4 everyone. Okay, then we will start this. We'll come back to this. Sohan, I will share the screen now. After this, everybody finish it now. 4, we'll come back to 5th. Okay, let me share the screen now. So everybody start doing it. So whoever is completed, just put it in the chat window completed. Then I'll start the last lab. Whoever is doing, just just share the screen, like just put that in that our thing, like doing means you are doing. I know that you are doing. Whoever is doing, just put doing. Okay, just continue. Once you finish, just you done. So Fida, Ajmal, Sneha, Vikas, 4 are doing. 5 are doing. Okay, fine. So let me put our who did now? Sohan, no? Sohan Sasi. Sohan Sasi done. Okay, next Anjita is doing. Fida is doing. Lakshmi is doing. Ajmal is doing. Sneha and Rajat is doing. Meera is doing. Okay. Omkar done. Krishna done. Omkar Nath. All done. Fida done. Omkar Nath. I think everything you have completed now, Omkar. All labs till now, right? 1 to 4. 1 to 5. Mm. Sneha Anna Josh done. Jita done. Abrar also completed. Very good. I have first 2 labs yet to complete. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, no problem. No problem. Complete and tell. No problem. Take your time. Monday you do it. Monday you tell. So Adira is Basil is done. Basil. Adira also done. All done. Vishnu done. Vishnu, this lab or all labs done, Vishnu? Okay, all labs done. Okay, fine. Okay, good. I think Ajmal is was doing. Because C, because C, Ajmal, Rajalakshmi repair. No problem. Monday you give me Rajalakshmi, no issues. Monday you tell me. Okay, I think everyone is done. So I think Ajmal and only Ajmal, huh? Because C. Okay, so we'll go back. If anybody is updated, Monday let me know. Okay, what is your status? I'll update. So the intention is everybody has to finish the all labs. Lab 6 is IOC. Today last lab you're going to do is IOC. IOC is a little bit big lab, so we need to understand the lab detail level. But before IOC, everybody has to do these 4 labs. See what is IOC is, whatever lab attacks we did, we are going to see that in the Wireshark. As a SOC analyst, our job is what? Our job is not attacking. Our job is seeing any attack happen in our network. So how to see that? That is the last lab. First you need to know how to do these attacks. So 4 attacks we learned. We learned 4 attacks, right? All these 4 attacks we are going to see now how it will be detected, how we will find out this attack happened using a tool called Wireshark. Okay. So we'll start the lab. Everyone just give Y now. And we start the last lab, lab 6 in the module 1. This is module, which module we are doing now? Module 2, understanding. Okay, done. Let's start. Okay, Abrar clear, Vikas clear. Shall we start now, everyone? The last lab, Abrar clear, Vikas clear, Fida clear. Two more, give me two more clear, I'll start. Two more. Clear. I got Abrar, Vikas, Fida. Okay, Rajashmi clear and Ajmal clear. Okay, fine, let's start. Let's start the lab. Sohan, can you share your screen? Think who did the last one? Shared. Yes, Sohan only, correct. Okay, let's read this now. Now this lab, Wirelock detecting and analyzing IOCs using Wireshark. So this is IOC lab. IOC lab is basically what I told you is till now whatever attacks we did. Now we are going to understand that how do I as a SOC analyst will find out this attack happened. So what all the things I will check and I'll give to my I'm L1. I'll give to my L2. Okay, what are things I'll give to my L2? That is called what? SOC analyst ka job. So Wireshark is a protocol analysis, network protocol analysis which captures the intelligently browses the traffic passing through a network. Detecting and analyzing IOC using Wireshark helps you to detect any intrusion attempts. Intrusion means without authorization you are coming inside the network. As a SOC analyst, you need to use network capture and traffic analyzing tools to monitor indicator of compromise, that is IOCs, of network scanning attempts and malware attacks. This lab demonstrates the detection of IOCs for network threats using Wireshark. Let's go to Windows 2012. Yeah, yes. One done, go to second. Second also done. Third. Now go to the open the folder, take that z colon in that the module 2, download the install the Wireshark. Module 2. Hmm. 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 Correct. Correct. Install. 3 done. Go to 4. Run. Next, agree. Next, 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 install. That's it. Now fifth done. Go to 6. 6. Okay. Let it finish. Cancel. Cancel. Okay. Install, no issues. Only this. You don't want this nmap actually now. It's okay. Okay. Next. Next. Finish. Minimize this. 6, what they're telling is after go to the left side apps screen and see that Wireshark came from that launch Wireshark. Came new. Double click. Now it will show you the interfaces in that remind me later. Select Come down. Hmm. Okay, main window base. So, okay, don't do anything, let it be. Okay, go to next. Now what we are going to do, just okay, file in this now, file, left side file, open, left side top file, open. See, in real time what will happen, you will go to that system and you will go to real network, you capture the real packets. Okay, now what they did is they already captured the packets. In real time, it's already captured the packets. Just a moment, I'll take this column. Yeah. So what they did is they have already captured all the attack files, attack captures. Like in real time, you have to capture the files and you send this to L2. Now L2 will analyze that captured files. So they already captured and kept it. They're just going to take that file. So where is this available? It is available in the same Z folder, module 2, last module 2. Sample pcap files. Yeah. Now we are going to take a one pcap file in this. So what is the pcap file is? TCP half scan attack, half scan. So what is TCP half scan? Okay, can anybody tell me what is TCP half scan attack? Half scan means what? What is TCP three-way handshake? We studied na? TCP three-way handshake. What is that? SYN, SYNAC, ACK. Now yesterday we did this SYN flood, no, sorry, SYN scan. I send a SYN, you get a reply of SYNAC. So that we are going to check now. The same thing what we did na, SYN SYNAC. Yesterday I taught about SYN SYNAC, right? That three-way handshake. The same thing we are going to see now. Exactly how it is happening. Okay, extend the lab. Let's start 9. So this we are going to see that how the TCP three-way handshake is happening. They did some scan. I want to know this. Let me read this. Read. No, 8 you have to read. Yeah, stop that. Hmm. No, not that. Below one, below one. Note. Hmm. IOC TCP half scan .png is a sample Wireshark capture containing IOC of TCP half scan attempt. So what is TCP half scan? TCP half scan is a recurrence attack in which attacker attempts to gain information as to which ports are open on the target system. So what it will do is the attacker will send a SYN packet and to establish a session connection. If the port is open, the reply will come with SYNAC. If the port is closed, the reply will come with reset. This we yesterday discussed. The same thing we are going to verify now. Now you understand, right? Everybody understood, right? TCP half scan means what? Anybody has doubts? You want me to explain? All clear? Do you understand what is TCP half scan? Can you just tell me like you are clear or not? TCP half scan? If you don't know means I'll teach you. That's why I'm asking you. All are clear, right? What is TCP half scan? You want to explain one side? Okay, I'll explain now. I'll share the screen. I'll share the screen again. Okay, now see. So when I'm sharing the screen, thank you. Now see, you have a system. You have a system. This is your victim machine. You want to know in this victim machine what all the ports are open. Victim machine. victim machine, what all the ports are open. My goal is, my motive is to find open ports. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to use multiple techniques. One of the technique is TCP half scan. I know that TCP is a protocol which will do three-way handshake before starting the data transfer. So three-way handshake is TCP three-way handshake is like I will send a SYN. Okay, I'll send a SYN. Then I'll get a reply. SYN ACK. Then I will give a ACK. So I will send ACK. So this is the flow. Okay, this is the three-way. I'll send a SYN. I'll get a SYN ACK. Then I'll give a ACK. Session got established. This is the three steps. Now what I'm going to do, attacker knows this. Attacker is going to send this SYN. Attacker machine. He is sending a packet with a SYN packet. SYN flag. SYN with the port number 80, for example. Port 80. Now, if victim machine queues, there are scenario like this. If two scenarios I'm going to create now. One is port is open, one is port is closed. How it will react, how the victim machine will react. So the attacker is sending the packet with SYN. Okay, now the reply, if port is open, you will get a reply like this. The reply will be SYN and ACK. Okay, then you understand port is open. Then you just send reset. Finish it. You don't don't entertain this. Just you send reset and come out. So our goal is what? To know the port 80 is open. This is half scan. What we are learning is TCP half scan method. Full scan also there. You can do anything. Now this is what we are going to see is half scan. We are doing only half scan in this. Half scan mein we don't do full three-way handshake. We just send SYN. If SYN ACK is coming, we'll understand port is open. That's it. Okay, Bridget? Understood, no, Bridget? That method what we are asking is, it is full scan. TCP full scan is there. That is also there. We will with this method what we are going to analyze now is half scan. There are multiple ways you can do it. Okay, the next method is, now next condition is, if port is closed, what reply will come? If port is closed, what reply will come? The reply will come like this. Just this guy will say, victim machine will say reset. That's it. Now, when you are sending a packet with SYN plus port 80, if the reply is coming SYN ACK from the victim machine, you understand port is open. If the reply is coming reset, understand port is closed. This is called a TCP half scan attack method, scanning method. Now, Sneha and Fida clear? Any doubts? Sneha, Fida, both are clear? Okay, Fida clear. Sneha, you are able to understand? Any questions? Okay, Sneha also clear. Very good. Just take a screenshot of this. Then we'll go to next topic. It's very important. Everything I'll explain you. If you have doubts, you ask me like this. I'll explain you. Don't worry. You just ask me. Whatever I know, I'll teach you. If I don't know, I will tell you I don't know this. I will teach you later. That doesn't matter. For me, I have no issues. Everybody can't learn everything. Nah? So just let me know. Whatever you don't know, you ask me. If I know, I'll teach you. Otherwise, I will study and teach you tomorrow, next class. Keep on asking the doubts. Whatever you have doubts, please ask me. So it will be helpful for us to learn new things. Your doubt will be others also can learn. See, if you ask a doubt, you are not only learning. Even I will also learn something from your question. Okay, I also may not be thought about like that. So try to ask the questions whatever you don't understand, so we can easily learn. So take a screenshot of this Y and D, then we'll go. So because of this question only, now I created this diagram. So now you got a nice diagram, no? So if more and more you ask, I can give you nice outputs. So we can learn new things. This is the TCP half scan method. Now what you do, you take a screenshot of the Y and D. Y and D means clear and done. YD, Rajashmi done. Fida, Sneha done. Okay, everyone done. Let's start now. Share your screen, Sohan. Sohan, share your screen. We'll start that lab. Now in this lab, we already captured the PCAP file. We're opening the PCAP file and we are analyzing the packet. We are not doing anything here. We are analyzing and finding that this half scan happened or not. Now whatever I told you, is it really happened or not? So now what I'm going to do, step number 9, in the capture traffic, to display all the packets containing SYN request and SYNAC response, type this. Okay, wait. Now I'm going to talk about something called filter. In Wireshark, there are thousands of files. Now, Sohan, can you scroll down and show me how many packets are there in this Wireshark capture? No, not in the instructions, in the Wireshark. Scroll down. There is a scroll bar. No? Come down. Last you come. If you come last, it is almost 22,400 packets are there. 2,448 packets are there, right? So in this, I want to see only 2-3 packets. So how do I find out? This is very less. I have seen like 50,000, 6,000 captured packets also. So it is always good to learn how to filter and find out the exact thing what we want. So there is a filter field. Can you see that up? Left side there is apply display filter is there. Below. Apply a display filter. So there we are going to learn now. We are going to learn filters for each and everything. Just go right side. You go step number 9. Now you put that filter. The filter says SYN equal to 1. TCP flag mein whoever is having SYN na, please show me that only that packet. This is a filter. Okay. Now I got some files here which is only SYN. SYN. If you see that, time, source, destination, protocol, length, info. Info shows me source port number, destination port number, what is the flag, all are SYN flag. If you scroll down and see now, all packets are SYN packets it is. If you see that, right? All packets are SYN packets. Now, next, we got that. Filter we put. Now, 9 done, 10 you go. So 10 if you see, you can see huge number of SYN requests are sent to the target machine to 10.10.10. Source is 10.10.55, destination is 10.10.2. Okay. Now notepad, we have created a notepad. Sohan, did you maintain the notepad? Like first day we did one analysis, no? Do you have that notepad with you now? Can you open that notepad? We will start maintaining information gathering. Remember, first lab, I told you to maintain a notepad. Where you kept all the user names. Sorry, host names and other things. Okay, okay. No problem, Sohan. I'm waiting. See, sin equal to 1, TCP flag ACK equal to 1. So you'll get less sin ACK. So we are going to do first scan is half scan visa. Then we are going to do null scan. I think it's null scan. Null scan we'll do. Then we'll do another scan called TCP fin sin fin scan. Sin fin scan. Okay. Then ARP sweep scan. ARP sweep. Then we do IP protocol scan. OS fingerprinting scan. Brute force. We just know we studied. Then pony malware scan. That's it. So these all are the different scans we're going to see one by one. Slowly we'll go one by one. Now we are in actually in first one, half scan. Let's understand half scan first. So on ready? Can you share your screen? So in this 55 is who is 55? 55 is Kali. I'm able to see that. 55 is Kali. Right? So 12 is Windows 12 machine. Okay, I got it. So the source is Kali, destination is Windows 12 machine. Okay, fine. Let's go down. Now I am seeing still so many packets are there. I want more filter in this. So step number 10, I'm going to follow sin equal to 1 space and add one more filter in that. AND space AND. ACK equal to 1. Enter. Now the size has reduced. Now how many pieces? See the scroll bar, no? It become very big now. Scroll bar. We have only few packets now. Very good. So this is your filtration of finding. Now you can tell this. See, there are so many synac happen. So understand that there is something wrong. Somebody is trying to attack sin flood attack they're doing, sin scan they're doing. This is the IOC to tell them synac is coming. No. So you can tell them this is the IOC for sin half scan attack. Now you can see that port number 139. Can you go up? Ports 139. No, not here. In the Wireshark. First one. Port, port is that arrow mark is coming. No, info. In info arrow mark is there, na? There you see. Source port, destination port. Source port is 139. Destination port is 33,000 something is there, right? So now you read this. So now 10 done, 11 you go. Okay. Now you can see that ports 139, 135, 21, 80, etc. responded to CNAC. These all are the source port. 139, 135, 21, 80, 445. So many things responded. So this means what? This guy is trying with all the ports. So whoever is responding, he knows that these ports are open. I told you, right? So 80. 80 responded. So you know 80 is open. 21 responded. 21 port is open. So this is the way attacker is learning which all the ports are open. This is called a half scan. So understood? Everybody understood? Can I go to next one? Any questions? Any doubts? So what is the meaning of how I know this is a half scan attack? So I have checking that overall having reply is coming from SYNAC. So whoever is giving reply, there are so many replies coming. 139 is replying, 135 port is replying, 121 port is replying. Means what? This guy has sent in each port number and asked sin like that. They have replied it. So this is called SYN half scan attack. So I came to know that this is the IOC for SYN half scan. Means TCP half scan. You got it, huh? Everyone? Understood or not? Can I go to next method? Any questions? Can I go to next attack? Just give Y in the chat window, then we'll go to next attack. If you understood, miss. If you have any questions, you can ask me. Sohan, you understood, huh? Sohan, are you able to speak?
Yes, sir.
Unmute and speak.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Sohan, you understood or not?
Yes, I understood.
Understood. No. So can you explain me how it is half scan? Can you just tell me like how you understood?
So here we are sending only the SYN and ACK flags.
It is reply. You see, 55 is the attacker machine. Understand?
Sorry, we are receiving only SYN and ACK.
For different ports. So just now I told you, attacker will send a packet, reply will come. Based on the reply, attacker knows this port is open, right? That is in half scan. Now I'm getting from the 12. 12 is my victim machine. So victim is keep on sending some SYNAC with different port numbers. So that you understand that this is SYN scan attack. Understood, no?
Yes, sir.
Everybody understood this? Can you go to next lab? Just give Y in the chat window. Everybody put Y in the chat window. Basil understood? What about others? Fida understood? Rajalakshmi, Sneha. Okay, let's go. Let's go to the next one. Now clear the field now. Clear the field. Right side into mark is there. The right side into mark is there. Right side. Not in the same where you type right side. Yeah, filter. Clear. Yes, that's it. Now next 12 done. 13 you go. Click checkbox. Click 12 checkbox. Done. Now 13 will start. Now go to 13. To detect the now TCP null scan attempt. Okay, first open the file. Go to the same file, file, open. Then we will go. I'll explain what is null scan, then we'll see that. Where is null scan? Last one, yeah. Open. Yes. Now 13 done. 13 nodes will study. Come down. TCP. No. Nodes. Correct. TCP IOC TCP null scan attempt dot pcapng is a sample capture file containing IOC TCP null scan attempt. In TCP null scan attempt, the attacker sends TCP packet with no flag set. It is only done to check open ports. If a open port does not reply to null packet, a closed port will say reset flag. See, very simple now. This story is reverse. Now I'm not going to put any flag and sending it. No flag packet. That is called null packet. No flag. So when I send no flag, open port will not tell anything. No reply, no response. But closed port, no, it will send a reset. So whenever you're getting a reset, you understand that port is closed. Okay, this method I'm going to follow. Let me see that null scan is happened or not. Okay, understood? No, everybody understood what is null scan? You want me to draw and show you, or you understood? Null scan understood, everyone? You want me to draw and show you in the diagram, or you can understand? Very simple. I will send a null packet. Null is no flags. When the reply is port is closed, no reply. Port is open, no reply. Port is closed, reset will come. Understood, right? Vida clear? Rajalakshmi clear? Okay. Let's start. Sohan clear na? Unmute and speak.
Yes, sir.
Hmm.
Yes,
Okay,
sir. Clear.
start. Now start now. Put the filter and see. The filter is that this is the filter. This you need to learn. What filter to put for null flag. Null flag equal to 0/0. Then you see. Now see none, 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 none is coming. Now can you highlight that none, none, none in the information? Yeah. None, none, none is coming now. Meaning what? No flags. So 14 done. 15 you go. So you can see all the packets containing null request under the SYN-ACK response between 10 and 12. Null request. Network traffic with lot of packets having no flag set. So if you see this like this, none, 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 none means you understand they are doing a null scan. Okay. Let's go to next. Sohan clear na?
Yes, sir.
If you're not clear, please put it in the chat window. I'll explain you in the diagram. If you don't understand anything, like I'm not able to understand what you're saying means, I'll draw in the diagram and show you. Otherwise, I'll consider you as a clear. Okay. I'll ask Sohan. Sohan is okay means I'll move forward. If anybody is
Yes, sir.
stuck somewhere, you can just put it in the chat window. I'll help you. Okay. Let's go, Sohan. Next. Next is what is the lab? What is the tool? Scan. It is SYN-FIN scan. Okay. Let's open SYN-FIN scan. Okay. Now come down. Let's read the notes first. Let's understand what is SYN-FIN scan. So in SYN-FIN scan attack, can you highlight that? What I am talking? Just highlight that. No, the in from in I am reading. From in, yeah. Just highlight. Full highlight. Full you highlight. From till down. Yeah. Yeah. Stop it. Yeah. So in SYN-FIN scan attack, the attacker floods the victim machine with packets in which both SYN and FIN flags are set. Understand? So this time I'm going to set the SYN and FIN flag. If and port open port will not reply, closed port will give reset. That's it. If the port is open, no reply will come. When the port is closed, I'll get reset. If I get a reset, I'll understand the port is closed. This is the way I'm going to know the open port. Okay. Now let's see that. What is the filter for this? TCP dot flags equals x003. This is the filter. Now you can see that SYN, FIN, SYN, FIN, FIN, SYN, FIN, SYN, FIN, SYN, FIN, SYN is coming now. Can you highlight that? So that is the point. Step number 19. In step number 19, you can see all packets containing SYN, FIN, SYN, FIN, SYN, FIN, and the machine is from 12 to 30. 12 is my victim machine, 13 is my attacker, 15 is my attack, 55 is my attacker, 55 is Kali, 12 is Windows 12. Okay, now see the packet, the traffic packet, lot of SYN flag, FIN flag is set in them. So you understand that this is a SYN, FIN scan attempt. Okay, let's go to next one. Sohan, clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's try another one. Yeah, clear this into mark, clear the filter, clear the filter. Now take the next file. Next is ARP. ARP is address resolution protocol. We are going to use that ARP. Let's see. Open ARP. ARP sweep. Yeah, correct. Let's read this. What is ARP sweep first? Let's understand this. So note says highlight that in ARP sweep attempt. Highlight that. Stop it. Let me read this. So in ARP sweep attempt, the attacker performs an ARP sweep scan which is used to detect live host on the network. What are the computers are live? To know that we use ARP scan. So this ARP sweep, what we'll do is to send the ARP request. Who has this IP address? Who has this IP address? Who has this MAC address of this IP? Who is having this IP address like that? We'll send a broadcast. Whoever is replying, no, yes, I am there. What do you want? When the reply comes, it will update the ARP table. So using this ARP reply, this guy will understand, boss, this guy is alive, this guy is alive. I want to know who are all the live hosts. Live host means who is there in live working in the existing network. To find out, I'm going to do this attack. Let's see that how, what is the filter we use to do that. The filter is ARP. That's it. Enter. Now see, so much of ARP is there. Now the question is, what first is asking, who is having 10.10.2, tell to 55. Go down. Go down. See, 41, 42, 44, 47. So it is keep on asking everyone, right? So there will be a reply will come, right? So if you see like this, there somebody is doing ARP sweep. So they want to know what are the live hosts are there in the computer. So there is a reply also coming. See, 12 is giving reply. 10.10.12 is at reply is coming, right? So there's a reply also coming. So this is the situation. Now when whoever is giving reply, it will update that 12 is live, like that. This is called what? ARP sweep scan. Sweep means what? One range of IP addresses it will give. For example, in this case 10.10.10.1 to 255. All it will try. Different IPs 1, 2, 3, 4 like that. And whoever is giving reply, it will update that this IP addresses are live. So unclear?
Yes, sir.
Next we'll go. 22 clear, 23 will go. 20 clear this filter, then take the next one. Next one is IP protocol scan. So let's open that IP protocol scan. Yeah, this one. Yeah. Just read this. Very big. In IP protocol scan, the attacker sends IP packet without proper headers to the target systems. Like for example, TCP, UDP, ICMP, IGMP. Proper headers are not sent out. If he gets an ICMP error on a protocol unreachable type 3 code 2 like that, it indicates that protocol is not in use. If a ICMP message with ICMP port, okay, let me tell you this. Okay, Sohan, you know what is ICMP?
Yes, that's a ping.
Ping application is there, no, it uses ICMP protocol. Now just go to open one browser, type what I am telling, open a browser and type ICMP Wikipedia. ICMP types Wikipedia types and codes. Yeah, just type. Okay, give okay, agree. Open that. Now what they are telling here is there is a protocol called ICMP. When the protocol is sending a ping reply will come down, reply will come. In that there is a table called type and code. Based on the type and code, come down. Based on the type and code, yeah, now it's coming. Come down. Stop it here. This is the type and code. Okay, so based on this type and code, you will come to know why there is no reply. See, for example, there's no reply. Okay, I understand. But why there is no reply? For example, type 3. What is type 3? Destination unreachable. Okay, I know that destination ping is not happening. But why it is not happening? Code 3 says port unreachable. Code 2 says protocol unreachable. Code 1 says host unreachable. Code 0 says network unreachable. So based on the type and code in the ICMP reply, I will know that why it is not reachable. You understand this? So unclear?
No, sir.
Huh?
Can you repeat it?
Okay. So let me give one example here. I'll share my screen. Now see. I am going to ping CMD. I'm going to ping. Okay. When I'm pinging, ping 8.8.8.8. Okay. Now what is happening actually? Tell me in the ping. So tell me what is happening in the ping.
So we are sending the
Tell me.
ICMP packets to the
ICMP request, right? Then
yeah.
ICMP, when I ping, what is happening? When I ping, what is happening? I'm sending a ICMP request. That's it, right? Ping 8.8.8 ping, na? There's a question from somebody. Prajit. If the network is connected, we can know using ping. So ping basically what it does is it sends ICMP request and wait for the ICMP reply. We call this request and reply. There is a concept called ICMP echo. Why we say echo means if you go and stand in the mountain, you say some name. Like I'm saying Sohan, like the shouting Sohan, same Sohan will come back, right? That is echo. In mountain we do. When a child, we go to some mountain, we can shout our name, the same name will come back. Like that. Same way, ICMP will send ABCD, same ABCD will come back. Okay, that's why we call this a echo method. So now ICMP saying going to send the data ABCD, same ABCD is coming back. Now, how do I know this is happening? Let me capture and show you. Install Wireshark. I have Wireshark in my machine also. I'm going to capture and show you that. Okay. I will filter now. ICMP. Okay, filtered. Let's start ping again. I'll ping now. Pinging. Pinging is happening. I'll stop the capture. Let's analyze this. Now this is my ICMP packet. Okay, now see this. My IP is 192.168.1.3. I'm pinging 8.8.8. Source destination. So I'm sending a request. Echo request. Now reply is coming. Again I'm sending 4 times I did. If you remember, ping happened 4 times. So 4 times echo request reply. Request reply. Request reply. Request reply. 4 times happened. Now every time when I'm going to do, I'm going to check this type and code. Type and code. See now. Type 8 code 0. Request type 8 code 0. Reply type 0 code 0. Again request type 8 code 0. So by this code 0 and type and code, I will understand what is this. Now go back to that same Wikipedia. So Wikipedia I gave you ICMP code type and code Wikipedia. This na, see now. Type 0 code 0 means reply. Type 8 request code 0 is request. That's why you are getting type 8 code 0 for request. For reply means type 0 code 0 is coming. Now what they are telling in our scan concept is now 3 is coming. Type 3 unreachable. Why it is not reachable, I will need to find out. Using this code I can find out. I can say that type 3 code, like in this case type 3 and code 0, no, instead of code 0 type 3 comes unreachable. Let me show you that. ICMP unreachable Wireshark image. Now see this. Okay, let me open this. Can you see this now, Sohan?
yes sir.
Now what I'm going to show you is I'm going to show you one packet capture. Here it is showing you unreachable. Destination host unreachable. Correct? What is the reason they are telling? Code is what? Code
Code 0.
0 means what is the meaning? Network is not reachable. Understand?
Okay.
So this is the way you will find out why it is not reachable. Understand? See, destination unreachable is coming. Fine. When you ping, ping is the response. No reply is coming. But why it is not a reply, we can find out using this type and code. Now understood?
Okay.
Clear na?
Okay.
Okay. Clear, right? Let's go. Prajit, clear? Prajit, understood? What is type and code? By type and code, we will know that why it is not reachable. I'll send you this link. You can go through this. So ICMP is a protocol which is help you to find the link. The L1, L2, L3, L4 is working fine. Lower layers are okay. That is the purpose of ICMP, right? Ping. But why it is not pinging? To find out, I can use this code and find out. So this is the concept we're discussing. Now share your screen now. Sohan, clear? Huh?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now you read this. Let's see. Wait. Let us read now. Now we'll read this. In protocol scan attempt, the attacker sends IP packet with proper headers. If select if the he gets ICMP error message, from there you start highlight. See, if ICMP error message type 3 code 2 means protocol unreachable. Type 3 code 3 means port unreachable, right? Then like that, so many codes are there which is based on different unreachable point. That's only they explained you. Understood, right? You got it, na?
Yes.
Go next. Put the filter. Now they are going to put the filter with type and code. So they are saying type 8 and ICMP type 8 or type 0. Please show me. This is the reply we are getting. Just open that ICMP there. Below there is another pane. No, there are 3 panes are there. 1, 2, 3. First one is high level. Second one is packet header level. Third one is bits and bytes. Right? Now go to the second pane. Open ICMP. In that you can see type and code. Understood, right?
Yes.
Request reply is coming. That's what I showed you. Same thing they're showing there. Request and reply. That's it. Next, we'll go next. 27. You can see all the request reply like this in the response in the network. This is the IOC that IP protocol scan has done. Next. Now what next? What is next one? Next one is OS fingerprinting attack. Let's see what is OS fingerprinting. Let's understand first. Open that. OS fingerprinting. Show me the notes. I'll explain you. OS fingerprinting attack, if in OS fingerprinting, highlight that. In OS detection. We'll discuss on that. In OS detection or OS fingerprinting attack, the attacker can use both active and passive detection, OS detection. Active OS detects fingerprinting sends lot of probes to the victim. That's it. It's going to send so many probes to see that what is the OS, what OS is running in that. Probe means so many packets. Now I'm going to select this flag 0x02 and the window size is this less than 1025 and see what output is coming. So if you see these types of packets, you can understand that somebody is trying to do OS fingerprinting. So much of data they are just sending to see how the response is happening. Find the OS. That's it. This is the filter. I can see so many flags are running. So you can view that. You can view traffic associated with OS fingerprinting. Existing of these packets is considered as IOC. If you see this type of packets, you consider this as a IOC. So less than 1025. So many flags sin is going come down. So many sin is going down. Then you consider this guy is doing some OS fingerprinting. So many SYN packets are going. Understood, no? So on.
Yes, sir.
That's it. This is one IOC for they are done. They are doing the fingerprinting attack. OS fingerprinting. Next one. 32. Clear the filter. Load the next packet. Brute force. Now we came to brute force. Okay. Now we are going to see brute force attack. What will happen? How do you find out brute force is happening? In brute force attack, the attacker makes numerous attempts to gain unauthorized access to FTP server. For every failed attempt, a packet contains a response code 220. This is very important. So you need to know that this is the code failed attempt code 220. So whenever you getting 220, you understand it is failing again and again. If you see too much of 220 coming in your packet failed in the packet capture, then understand somebody is trying to do brute force attack. This is the IOC to find out for brute force attack. Yeah. Now you filter and see. These packets are coming. So, oh my god, so many is there. 220, 220, 220, 220, 220 means so many times it is failed. That's it. So I understood, no?
Yes, sir.
It's very simple. So 220 is there means brute force attack happened. Next. Clear this. Let's go to next. Pony malware. Now I want to know Pony malware is there in my system or not. Let's see. Open that capture. Pony malware capture. And see that. What is Pony malware? Let's just read this. Pony is a credential theft malware. It acts like a downloader for the other malware. Highlight that. Pony is a this one correct. Pony is a credential theft malware. It acts like a downloader for other malwares. He will download from other malwares also. Like a downloader, it will work. It will go install in your laptop. Then it will download so many other malwares also. Pony. Okay. Next. Let's see how to do that. Just see that HTTP request is happening, post is happening. If any lot of HTTP request is happening, post is happening, then you understand this guy is downloading something. Post. Yeah. Now see this. This is the website. It is trying to download some XXX form. You will find many requests are made to .blkgate.php, cp.php. You know, these all are what? cfc.bin. These all are nothing but these all are the PHP files which is used by this Pony malware. So whenever you see this type of so much of files, you understand this malware is trying to download something, some PHP files. Okay, assuming that .bhk.gateway URL is suspicious. Go to tab 40. Step number 40 we are discussing. See, you can find many requests are made by blk.get.php. No, wait, 39. You may find many requests are made to bhk. This php, cp.php, get.php, cf. Then may files are used in the malware like juice, and therefore it considered as a malware malicious file. This is one reason. Second reason, we are assuming only. We need to exactly know this is a malware or not. So assuming that .bak.get php is a URL is a suspicious, let's further investigate to post request. Right click this any of the post request to bhk bdk slash get file.php and select tcp follow tcp stream. Can I do that? Just select any one of the file and right click and just select follow tcp stream. Now you got so many information here, right? Let's see this. From that, analyze the HTTP traffic. Examining that user agent in the header request to the, we'll see that user agent is star Mozilla, some number is there, compatible MS number, which is user agent for botnets. Now this is one more IOC. Whenever you see this, highlight that Mozilla MSIC7 user agent. Highlight that. Highlight. So this is, whenever you see this one, you understand this is a particular agent used for botnets. This is one of the another IOC. Next, 40 done. Let's go to 41. Now I want to verify more about this. Check the validity. There is something called host. What is the host? Can you see the host in that? For next line, in the next line, host. Rin, what is that? Rinsimuser.com. I want to verify this is original guy, duplicate guy. I don't know who is this rimswimmer.com. This is the host he is selling. I want to see his original duplicate. So how can I do it is, I can give this website to one website. It's called Virus Total. If you put that this name to that Virus Total, no, Virus Total will check and tell you this is a good guy or bad guy. Any website you can try like this. Okay, let's try this. Virus Total is a website which analyzes the files and URLs for detecting my virus and worms, malwares and trojans. Okay, worms and trojans and blacklisting services. Let's try this virus detecting or not. We'll see that now. Now what do you do? Go to browser, open the browser, type www.virustotal.com. Then paste this, paste that URL.
That's it's loading.
Loading. Okay. Select the URL. Center one. Center one is URL. Yeah. Now paste that. Rimsim. What is the name? Rimsimuser.com and see what is the reply. Now it is saying, boss, this is a malware. Fortinet is telling malware. Two guys have told malware. Understand? So you came to know that this is a malware. You got it. Now another thing you can do. Another one is packettotal.com. You can try there also. In packettotal.com, spelling mistake, correct? Correct? Okay. You can copy, put that pkf file directly in that. So in the pkf file, we just use, instead of we are analyzing, we can directly put our pkf file in the this website. Then it will analyze and tell you these packets are having virus or not. Let's try pony in that. Upload that pony file in the packet total. No. Sample. Pony. Upload it. Processing. Wait. Let it process. Now see that. Come down. 45. Let it be. 45 you come. So I am not a robot. Check. I am not a robot. Robot option came. Okay.
Is it?
Below you give I understand.
Where, sir?
Understand. Now come up. There is option called I understand. I am not a robot has to come.
Can't find it.
It's not coming, right? Again try.
No.
Again try this. Refresh this. Click. Pony.
I think something is wrong with the file.
Okay. Maybe you can try in minimize and try in another browser. Go to no. Go to Windows 10 machine. Try there in the Firefox is there. Try it out. Basically, sometimes browser no, they'll block actually block that this that's what is that? I'm not a robot. Firefox is not there. Huh? Only Chrome is there, right?
Yes.
Okay, try. Packet. No, not virus. Virus done. Okay. Okay, come down. Firefox is not there in that. Other browser try. Type. Search,
Sir,
search,
lagging.
search.
Sir, it's
Search.
lagging.
Okay, I'll do it. Wait. I'll share. Huh? What is that? Spell. What is that? Packet total, na?
Correct.
Came, na? I'll save this file. Saved, huh? Uploaded, huh? Same issue, no? Same thing is coming here also. This website problem. Another is you can try in this only. Virus only we can try. Virus total is working. Okay, you try share your screen. Try virus total. Hmm. Hmm. Another try or the other option. Show me the instructions there.
Yes, sir.
Instructions. Instructions means right side, right side.
Okay.
Our instructions, yeah. Come, open that screenshot. Hmm. Yes, it has to come like this reply. You see that? ET Trojan, ET Trojan. But this is not showing. Some problem in the packet trace. This one, packet total. Okay, no problem. Leave that. Fine, na? I am robot checkbox is not coming. Even I tried in my machine also, local machine also, it is not coming. Okay, same error. It's a problem in the tool. Okay, now complete the puzzle and open that. Again try packet total. Packet total. Take new one, no? Plus button. Leave that. Hmm. Take new one. Easily we can do. Struggling. Hmm. Now try. See, anything it is blocking you see. Come down. Same thing. Just click that suspicious.pcap trending today. Click that. Hmm. Yes. Okay. Now you got it. No? This is the way you reply you will get. You got it now. The same thing
So,
they show. Okay. So this is the way you are getting the replies. You can see here. But that our file it is not showing. It is some other pcap file. We can see that. Understood? No? Some another pcap file. You can verify this. Similar packet captures we can try it out. This particular app is even I tried my machine also. It's not working. Hmm. Pony. Same thing. PCAP analysis. Just browse another any PCAP analysis tool is there. Just Google search. Hmm. Online. Open that first one. Come down. Come down. Hmm. It's very slow. Hmm. Okay, I'll tell you the name. Wait. There are a lot of tools are there. Malware analysis tools are there. Let me tell you. Wait. I'll give you. PCAP analysis online. Okay. Apackets.com try. Apackets.com.
The system is lagging.
Mhm. Slow become very slow, no? Close that. Don't entertain that. Close that. Take new one. Close the full screen you close. Full Chrome you close. Because of that it's becoming slow. Because of this Chrome, no, it needs a lot of memory. Close Chrome and it will become slow. Just go to this one. Right, come down, right click, and come down, right click, and task manager, close Chrome, and open again.
Yes, task manager.
Close Wireshark, close Chrome. It's working, huh?
Yes, sir. I think.
Close. All you close and open again. Wireshark, close Chrome. Meanwhile, now epackets.com. Coming na? Upload now. Here you pony upload from device. Yeah. Something like this you can write out. Understood? No? So on.
Okay, sir.
This is one way of doing it. Multiple tools are there. View report. Understood? Huh? SMB announcers. Sniffer. Go up. Pony overview. Yeah. So now if you see this, it is showing you it is collected so many informations. This guy is doing what all this particular pcap file is captured. Pcap can capture so many informations. You understood what I'm saying? In the pcap capture, there are so many informations are there. You got it, na? You can
Yeah.
analyze that. Like how we analyzed event each and everything filter, no? Like that you can analyze. Now, what all things it is captured? Like it will capture ARP, it captured images, captured telnet communication, HTTP communications.
Yes, sir.
This particular capture is having. You got it,
Yeah.
something like that. So done. So next we'll go to this is done. So everybody try it out. So Son, you understood now?
Yes, sir. Understood.
So you can go through this. Multiple tools are there. You can try it out, all the tools. Okay.
Okay.
If you
Thank
got any new tools, you let me know. Next Saturday, Sunday, you try it out. If you got any other tools, like apart from this tool, see better output is giving, like directly telling this is a virus, like
you.
that. See this virus, this is good. Packet total is good, but it is not working now. Recently it got problem. So open that, you see how it is showing the output. Can you see the output there? That screenshot. Not there. Screenshot you see. Nicely telling, na? So like this, you need to get the output. This is a virus, Trojan detected. Can you see? Alert description. Potential private information network Trojan was detected, like that you need to get output. Okay, this is packet total is one is good, but now it is not there, so we need to find some other tool for that. Okay,
Yes, sir. Okay.
so find out if you got anything, let me know. Fine, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's it. We have finished module 2. We will wind up for the day. So how was the training, Sohan? You everybody understood everything today lab?
Yes, sir.
Clear,
It was
na?
good.
Okay. What about others? Can we wind up for the day? All are good? How was the class today? We share the screen. Okay. Just quick feedback. We'll wind up. So I already sent 20 questions to the management. So they may send you the 20 questions. This already I given these questions in the last time also. Same questions are repeated. The same topics we cover. So just answer the 20 questions as an assessment. Okay. Shall I wind up for the day, everyone? Just give way. We can wind up for the day. Okay, Basil, Vasil done. Okay, finished Neha. Thank you, everyone. See you on Monday. Okay. Happy Christmas. Take care. Bye. You Basil.